Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are back playing Imperator Rome. Let us wrap up this war and tie up some loose ends. So we need to get rid of those, siege that back up, because no one wants to help us. Let's move Navi here to blockade this. We need to wait for more troops to be sieged. We'll wait basically for them to do it for us. While we deal with the fighting. Okay, that's I think enough, and definitely don't do this. Let's move back, and yeah, definitely allow our allies to do the sieging. Yeah, that's a pretty nasty attrition hit right there. Might as well hit them with full force. Okay, this is going pretty well actually. This not so much, but good enough. And I think we wiped them. That we have. Let's split those. Move there, and we can sit here and defend against those two stacks. Yeah. Seems like the war is pretty much over. Something with Azapia, I missed it. I mean, we might as well. Okay, so the thing is, when will this March, in 3 years in March? So there are some very important unlocks that will become available. So, for example, monthly tyranny. I know we don't have tyranny quite yet, but it will be a problem, trust me. Well, not really a problem, but yeah, it will be there, lingering and messing up our things. Research points plus 10, some civic advancements, some capital import things. There is a lot of important things around here. National population growth, pretty powerful, bonus 0.05, things like that. So, yeah, I mean, if we are not like 100% behind something, we may very well skip it, or keep it as it is. Well, we will definitely want all three of those, more even than we want starting experience. Experience, let's see, we'll probably have some experience somewhere. So here, 4% starting experience reduces combat damage by 0.2, which is okay. I mean, it's good, but I mean, it's on. We are not gonna be recruiting things anyway, and before we get the next level, we will get those too, so we can pick it later. And it's more important to pick things such as national population growth and research points as of now. So let's right click that for the time being. We can also get a military tradition, okay, so Roman military traditions are very solid. Like non-Italic military traditions are a bit of a mishmash. Like one bonus for infantry, heavy infantry is here, one is here, one is here. It's all over the place. But look at this. So Principes plus 10% military discipline. Moral of armies, good all around. Heavy infantry offense, well, look at that. Then we can build roads. Monthly water exhaustion, that's okay. Then light, well, the rest is not great. I'm not sure what the triplex axis does, but well, we should probably check it. I haven't like gotten far playing as Rome quite yet, but I'm really interested in it. It's a pretty bloody expensive tactic. Here we have triremes, siege engineers, and siege ability. So, like, I mean, if you want that, you have it. Then ability to construct border walls, border forts. So I imagine a fort that you can build on cheap and on quick. So it's interesting thing to check out later on. Yeah, and okay, I guess there is some more heavy infantry stuff here, like coast defense. And there are some other stuff. Now here, light infantry, light heavy cavalry. Oh, Omen power. That's pretty good. all in all, great stuff. Like this is overall seems there's not that much trireme stuff. I mean, this is kind of pointless. Trireme cost, but yeah, and this, I mean, light infantry and archers in the hills, sure, but not really. National manpower, no. Alright, we will be probably going at least three here, probably more. We will be able to build roads as soon as we get to 6 anyway, to level 6 anyway, but this may be faster. We are, however, not going to take it quite yet, because we don't really need it at this point. Because each level of military tech lowers the cost by 0.25, and I think on the second or third level you get a invention that lowers it by additional 20%. So, yeah, we'll hold on to it, so let's right-click that one as well. But, well, if you are struggling, that's it. That's a good pickup. So, but you always have it ready, so no need to rush it. So it gets cheaper. Which is a weird mechanic. Like most of the time, you just end up like stacking 4,000 points of this if you're doing well. Also, I mean, this is like the main thing you're using this for. Like, so military power is kind of sitting there and piling up, because you use it for building roads. Can we see it here? Oh, so here, construct border fort. So, okay, so we gain 1 fort and 1 freeman, and we pay 2,000 manpower and 40 military power. Oh, and it actually captures a province? Huh. That's interesting. That's a cheap way to capture a province. And get a fort in the process. Huh. I mean, that's kind of what Romans did. So that's interesting, but it's also very powerful. Building military road is, yeah, it's actually cheaper for Rome. Normally it's 20. And I think, it seems it's actually better than for Rome, because it's you get a lot of attrition where you are doing that as other nations. So yeah, those things pretty interesting. I still don't know what another tactic is. I know of so I tested 2. There's one for cavalry tactic. There's like a hidden run, and there's a phalanx, which is oh, this is a cavalry one. So the cavalry skirmish, and alright, there's a hit and run is the second one, and the third one. Oh, this is triplex axis. Yeah, so the fox here. So, but we don't know what it does beyond that, and there is also a phalanx, the rhino here. Yeah, quite a few tactics. Okay, yeah. So it will probably be basically very effective with the triplex axis. Will be pretty effective with like light infantry and heavy infantry, because it's basically hastati. Very actually, is it let's see. There's a veritas or hastati. Light infantry veritas. Okay, so no hastati here. So maybe it will be just great bonuses for using heavy infantry. We shall see. Okay, let's finish those things. You can actually sit here and support in case. How much attrition? Oh, just 1 attrition. That's okay. So they should be able to keep it over 10 at all times. No problem. Why aren't you reinforcing? I guess you are, but you've been pretty beaten up. Let's disable that. I'll pause. We should probably invest in more stability. But right, Pontifex Maximus lowers the cost. Forget about that. Can we get a better guy? We don't want to because he's the leader here. Is there a chance that... Okay, there is. Actually, okay, so we are gaining a little bit. So perhaps, like with the work of our sensor here, he may actually get on top. It will be difficult because I mean the populists are getting 1.7 a month, and this is only 0.9. But yeah, who knows? Mostly because this guy here is shit for charisma. So yeah, I shall see. Well, of course, lose it may be annoying, like that, like the amount of income you're getting is kinda, well, not random, but it's not consistent, and you know, things like that. But at least you have some. That's how it works in republics, right? But in kingdoms, well, first of all, you are stuck with the guy. If he is decent, like this one, that's okay. If he's, you know, pretty good, yada yada yada, so that's good. But sometimes you get a shitty guy. Also, you get orderly transitions of power, right? So basically, the party changes, and well, it changed. Sadly, in places in monarchies, you are very likely to get into a civil war when there is a succession. So, especially if it's like comes in the wrong place. So, yep, there are pluses and minuses here. Okay, so despite this war, we are still. I think we had less manpower than when we started, so it's going pretty well, and no one is really growing all that fast around here. Of course, I mean, others are more powerful than us still. I mean, even like Macedon, I think, is more than us. I wish the stats were here. No, actually, okay, we have 50 and 700, but I mean, compared to Phrygia, 3000, Egypt, yeah, so, yeah, I think even, yeah, Carthage is twice our size, despite, you know, they are pretty squishy with problems, especially if they start integrating in Africa here. That may bite them in the ass. Yeah, we are growing pretty well, I would say. Oh, right. So we need to hurry up with conquering this, or the peace may be enforced upon us. I don't think that's actually saying it's true. That's just it's not imminent. I think it needs to be like over a year, and there will be a timer going on here. I don't think they can enforce on that quite yet. Well, but that's what we get for picking a different province. So, province of Picenium. Let's see. Provinces. So this whole thing, we need to control all of this belonging to the nations we are fighting against, to get the full war goal. So yeah, if we'd taken the Etruria, we could have taken Etruria, so just those two places, and war goal would be ticking up. But I was worried that we won't have enough war score to take it all. We will. Yeah, so take this is multiplied by 0.75. Let's see if that's going for Etruria. Okay, so since we do have a claim on Etruria, that also applies. So it wouldn't matter if we started a war for Etruria or for Picenium. So yeah, probably go for Etruria next time. But this is what 79. Okay, 79 points. So yeah, we would have managed to get in within 100 either way. Okay, this is actually pretty sketchy. Is it in Tell me it's not in mountains. It's in hills. Okay, let's spin the hell. Okay, what do you have here? You have light troops. Okay, so you may actually go for the guy that leads. He has Cav, so I think he was going for shock there, right? So yeah, let's keep bottleneck as it is, and we are going to throw a few more troops here. Okay, and the siege is won. Okay, so that's actually pretty nice. If they continue the attack, we will actually be defended. That will be a slaughter. They're probably going to bail. Not, they are not going to bail. Interesting. Okay, we cannot move this way because the fort here, of course, but yeah, this is going to. I'm actually going to merge here, so we have yeah, this in the middle, those further to the sides, and cap, which I mean it's kind of pointless because they have you know, their line will be much wider. But okay, so they actually hit us hard early on. Why is our cav in the middle? That doesn't make much sense. Pretty sure I had it like properly set up. I don't know, I'm still sometimes puzzled by this, but as you can see, yes, we have guessed that they will be using shock. I mean, we've seen them using shock, but I assume that since their composition hasn't changed, that they may go for shock again, and well, in this case they get -10%, while we get +10% to the things that we do, which is nice. +11 to be exact. Okay, so we are still losing more men than yeah, it's okay. Now it's getting a bit better. Their morale is breaking. Some of our morale is also breaking. We have reinforcement. Okay, I thought this is gonna be much easier. Oh, but also, I mean, the guy has they have a better commander. Let's see. Oh yeah, this guy is pretty good actually. Morning. Yeah. So okay, well, if you haven't picked the proper tactic, we probably would have lost. So interesting. This is going to be a pretty costly defeat, costly victory. Don't move. Okay, so we'll be able to go through here to yeah, just please continue the bloody siege. Okay, and you can go here. Ah, I actually haven't checked how much. Okay, so but this guy had 12k, right? So yeah, that's a lot. Why can't we move through here? Shouldn't there be like a zone of control around here? Oh, right, because our zone of control captured the thing, so that's good. Should we be moving here? Okay, one of them is actually moving the other direction, so we need to get rid of them. So let's get the beaten up guys, and you can move here. So we don't want them to oh yeah, there they are. Okay, and keep bloody sieging. Okay, okay, so we wipe the stack, we capture the guy. Oh Jesus, it's bad. We'll wipe this stack as well, but this is annoying. I don't want. This is what probably looks like high mountains, but it's just a forest. Let's move here. Yep, another stack wiped, and okay, 10k from there is coming. Okay, yeah, we should let them fight. Carry on. Knowing that, I think okay, let's see. Should we befriend someone as this guy? I mean, probably did do a 22,000th attempt on getting him. Yeah, sure, let's make friends. Oh no, but that actually is going to make... Oh, okay, well, that's actually going to make this faction vote for him. I should have made friends with the other guy, but oh well. I mean, how long till the elections? Oh yeah, we are still ways off. I mean, no, we don't want to fight here anymore. Where are you going? Okay, so you are going to besiege this fort. Yeah, sure, whatever. Everyone likes gold, sure. Let's give him a large sack. This guy has to be crazy rich by now. With all the gold we've been feeding him. It's, once again, it's not our treasure. Gold is the gold owned by our guy, like, personally. Like, someone is gonna get confused about it despite me saying that 4 times already, so let me say it for the 5th time. There we go. Okay, trade routes again, let's check, nothing interesting. Reading the entrails. On behalf of the Pius Publius Cornelius Barbatus, on behalf of... has come to us, indicating... Who has come? Indicating that the priests and holy ones involved in tending to the faith are finding the long hours of observance particularly taxing. Oh, okay, he came, okay. Sorry. He proposes that in return for the support of the senators, he can sway, we institute a policy of shortened working hours for priests. Priests. Okay, so lowering Omen duration. I think this can actually be helpful. Like if you are sleeping on a huge pile of religious power and you want to be able to switch omens more fluidly, then that's actually can be good. So instead of 5 years, it's just 3.5 or thereabouts. But we are not sleeping on a huge sack of religious power, and we do still need to do to get our stability up. So that's no. Okay, so I mean, we are not. It's not like religious. They have few people. Yeah, I think we're good. But let's actually stop the pigs and get the stability. And get more research points and more taxes. Yeah, this should work. Hopefully no one is gonna leave. Oh, you leave 10k, but you know how it works, right? So leave 10k and then someone is gonna die to attrition. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, just send 2k there. Come on, let's take it. There we go. Have we taken it? Not quite yet. Oh, but okay, so we actually control the price of Canyon because it only counts against the faction we originally declared the war upon, which are those guys, Umbrians. So we don't have to worry about this, but we want to take it all, of course, because why wouldn't we? So we still need to actually get Ancona. So yeah, we'll wait a moment. That's not a lot of aggressive expansion, oddly enough, for such huge swaths of land. Why isn't there? Custom reform. It's a shitty land, is it? No, not really. I mean, let's see the population map. I mean, it's not like the best in Italy, but come on. I mean, look at this. Oh well, come on, finish the siege. I meant to send right. Oh, so here where the loyalty comes into play. I cannot switch those guys. I could like switch a commander, then I would be able to, but I don't want to you know, switch commanders right now. So well, what's his loyalty anyway? Okay, he's very loyal, so it doesn't matter. So I cannot do that. However, what's interesting is that he is now paying for their upkeep, which is good. But their upkeep is still going, the manpower is still going from my pool, which can be bad. Especially as tribes, but we'll get to that at some point. Friendship, okay, so they become friends. Let's actually see if that makes this thing worse. Military faction, you have plus 25% voting for this guy. Okay, let's become... Oh, so you guys were friends already. Interesting. How about you? How old are you? You're 60. You are 40. It's gerontocracy across the bloody board. But I mean, they tend to live to the pretty old age. So I guess we can invest a little bit to just make sure that the greases, the wheels of power are properly greased, and that they will all support our warmongering. Okay. Come on, finish the siege. There we go. And now we can take it all. There we go, all the cash, and okay. Lestia, the capital of Etruria. As the largest city or province of Etruria, Lestia plays an essential role in controlling the area. By introducing their population to Roman culture and assimilating some of them with our own ways, we would turn them to our cause and make sure the province will stay loyal as we continue our expansion in the future. Good, more Rome. Okay, so we can like pay 100 to get some of them to become Roman outright. Which one is it? Yeah, okay, so we can get like a bunch of 21 people, which will be basically 4 people, 400 civic. That's a terrible. I mean, the local unrest would be nice, but still a pretty terrible idea. That like they're all happy enough as they are, except those. But yeah, we can deal with that later, and we will be. So nope, we will do it the old-fashioned way. Wait, okay, now, the good old what to do with the elite. And despite the fact that we already have a metric ton of scorned families, we are going to accept them all. We want the characters. Well, not all, maybe when there are like 5 people, then we can pass on it, but like this, okay. This is, yeah, Manius, so Servilia's family goes, okay, we're going to execute crucify the child, basically. Good old CK2 days, and hell, I guess. Loving, proud, narrow-minded, tolerant, does she have like a, okay, actually, she has a spouse, oh, whatever. It's about to die though. She has there are children? He's vengeful, okay. And crafty. Vengeful and crafty, yeah, we are not going to kill his mother. Let's not do that. Alright. It will be jumping back and forth. Okay, this family definitely we are taking. Furnius. I mean, we definitely don't want this guy to be our leader of our previous faction, but Consul. yeah, let's start with those guys. Now you, I think we decided to accept you because you have like shitloads of people. And you also will still use, oh, we already accepted you, right? You have like 3 people, like, oh, but you are great, so yeah, definitely. Aurelius, this just keeps jumping to the pack, right? So, Funyai, yep. We are paying like shitloads of popularity, but we don't really care. Our popularity is good enough as it is. Yeah, you're a pretty good either, so Untitled go. And Postumi. Well, it's fairly young. Honest, I mean, a decent-ish commander. And there's... oh, there. And here, this guy is shit. And establish that this is like Umbrian, blah blah blah. Alright, this one has a vengeful. No, that's not that. Friends, they're actually like Manus Mumnius. We accepted the Mumnier family. We have. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Okay, we are going to crucify her just to see if like his loyalty will go down. And yeah, so nope, it is not. Okay. Octavius, yes, and here. Shah needs, yeah, good enough. And here, yeah, we're going to crucify the child. And here, I mean, they have like quite a few people that have some 2 party leaders. Okay, so we get like people not only from the populist faction. Yeah, sure. And I don't think our popularity, our popularity survived most of the time. It's bad to have it under 50, but I think we can get higher. Alright, we should have put him in charge of some of the armies, of course, because then we would be able to get a triumph for him, which would be an easy way to regain some popularity. And I don't think we can hold games quite yet, not in 2 years, which will be after his term in office. Alright, because we then just to get this whole thing going, which actually means that it will be difficult for us to declare war right now, right? Oh, actually, everyone's all for it. I mean, yeah, the previous 2 went pretty well, so I guess. Now, for the so definitely we want to get cultural assimilation here. And the rest is going steady. For the Latium, let's see, do we have many? Okay, cultural map modes. Roman popes, non-Roman popes. Quite a few, but do we want to switch to... I don't think we want to switch to cultural assimilation for this quite yet, although... Let's see. Barely any unrest. That would increase the happiness a little bit, I guess, if we converted them. Yeah, let's keep order power. So we haven't actually gotten that much aggressive expansion. What we can do to further deal with aggressive expansion is by increasing the decay. As you can see, the base decay is 0.2%, right? So which amounts by 0.3. in the case of 18. But if we were to go into another economy, diplomacy, we can switch that stance I mentioned earlier. So, alright, we have 99. Let's wait till the end of the month. Alright, we tried to be friends, didn't work. I still don't want you to get tyranny. It will hurt our economy overall. Like 5% less happiness, which means 5% less of everything. Be it manpower, income, research, you name it. So, not really into it. Okay, we should be able to get some stuff though from our new territory. But, okay, we're not going to talk about stances and about organizing things that we've gotten from our territory, and it's finally getting some imports here in the next episode. So, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next time.